So I'm finally going to put y'all on to my 5 favorite glute workouts that I think everybody should be doing. So the first one I'm doing is high foot placement leg press. It's different from your standard leg press because your feet are going to be up a little higher. And what this position does is targets your upper hamstring and your glutes. As you can see, sometimes I put my hands behind my legs just to help with that mind to muscle connection. I'm always making sure that I don't lock out at the end of the movement, and I'm bringing my knees all the way to my chest so that I can have that proper stretch of the muscle. And this move is great. Like I said, you can do this on any leg press machine. This one's kind of different from your standard one in the angle that it goes in, but either way, I do like that position for upper hamstrings and glutes. The next move I'm doing is a single leg deadlift. And you can do this with one dumbbell, you can do this on the Smith machine, or you can do this with a regular barbell like I'm doing. As you can see, the way that I'm doing it requires more balance. I do find myself messing up sometimes, but definitely don't let that stop you. I'm using a 50-pound barbell here, and the key of the motion is to have your foot planted on the ground, knees slightly bent, and then send your hips back until your torso is parallel from the ground and you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstring. Having all the weight shifted on your heels is going to help with that squeeze and coming back up, because that's where the tension is going to be carried. And I'll show you guys how I did it on the other leg. I do have better balance on this side, but this one will show you how strong or how weak your glutes are, and also let you strengthen them. But this is my favorite. It has to be my number one on glute workout, single leg deadlift. I love all variations, Smith machine, dumbbell, barbell, and I have other videos of that. Check out my page if you want to see more. So the next move is stiff leg deadlifts, and as you can see, I do have a lot of deadlift variations in my glute workouts. I think those are the best glute building workouts. But anyways, it's going to be the same kind of movement as a single leg deadlift. You'll have instead of having your knees slightly bent, you'll have them more straight. However, the hinge movement, bending at the hips, is going to be exactly the same. You want to send your hips back until you get that full stretch in the back of your hamstrings, and come back up by sending your hips forward and squeezing through your heels as well. Y'all gonna be like, more deadlifts? Yes, more deadlifts. So this one is your dumbbell deadlifts. I kind of like switching it up by putting plates under my toes. This puts a stretch in your hamstring already and makes you kind of work a little harder. So same movement again, guys. Sending your hips back until you get that stretch in your hamstrings and pulling up. And you see I have this ugly squeeze in my butt. It's not going to be pretty. It's supposed to be an ugly squeeze to get the proper contraction that your glutes need, and also to keep focusing on that mind to muscle connection that you need to have in order to be activating them, because it's hard to isolate the glutes. So I love this dumbbell deadlifts, toes elevated. This helps me target my hamstrings even more and gets my glutes even better. So add this one to your next leg workout. This has to be maybe my number 2 of the top 5 of my favorite glute workouts. All right, last but certainly not least is going to be step ups. And I know some of you might be looking at this like, wait, I thought step ups kind of worked your quads more. I'm not going to argue with you on that. I just love this one because when you do step up and you make sure your heel is planted and pushing up, you are getting some glute strengthening get done here. So that's why I love this method. I prefer to do it with dumbbells, but the ones that I wanted were taken, so I used this 40-pound bar instead. So now that you guys have seen my top 5, make sure you subscribe so you can get your free guide to making your own leg day workouts. Thanks for watching.